Hello everyone, welcome back to Modesto and the Get Mo Wine Summer Series. My name is Pat Dodd, I'm the Wine Dodd. You know, when it's summertime we think about barbecue grilling, and there's no better place to come and get some of that here in Modesto than the Fire Bar and Grill at 3401 Dale. We're here at the Vintage Fair Mall on the outside, right across from the Apple Store. It's nearly lunchtime and we've got some activity going in the restaurant, so don't worry about the noise behind us. We're here today to talk about summertime food, the epitome of it, barbecue in all its forms. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just think about the difference between buffalo hot wings, Carolina vinegar sauces, Memphis spicy dry rub, Texas salt and pepper brisket, Mexican mole. All of these things are famous riffs on barbecue foods, and every single one of them works a little bit differently with wine. But to keep it somewhat simple today, we're going to talk about those barbecues that are sweet in nature, noticeably sweet, those that are noticeably spicy, and then those are what I'll call balanced and savory. Not too sweet, not too spicy, but oh so flavorful. If you're ready to go, we'll get started. The first style of barbecue we'll talk about is the noticeably sweet style. This is probably one of the most popular styles out there. You find it all over the United States. And when we talk about noticeably sweet, we're talking about those sauces made with sweet ketchup, molasses, honey, brown sugar. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? And one of the great sweet barbecues featured here at the grill is pulled pork. It's a fantastic style of sweet barbecue. And if you remember when we did Get Mo Wine and Chocolate, one of the things that we worried about was putting a sweet food with a red wine or a white wine that had some element of bitterness to it. White wines can get bitterness from oak, red wines can get bitterness from tannin, because bitter plus sweet equals Mo bitter. And we don't want to have that happening in the mouth. So when you've got a sweet style of barbecue, whether it be from molasses, honey, brown sugar, sweet ketchup sauces, any of those types of varieties of sweet barbecue sauces, noticeably sweet sauces, you want to make sure you pick a white wine that doesn't have a lot of oak to it. Sauvignon Blanc is a spectacular choice. And here at the grill, they have Whitehaven Sauvignon Blanc. And then for a red, you want something soft and easy drinking, not too much tannin. A Zinfandel is a terrific opportunity to share with this pulled pork. Nice and fruity, round and rich. You won't get the bitterness from the sweetness. So, for the pulled pork, my recommendation here at the Fire Bar and Grill is Whitehaven Sauvignon Blanc and Fry Brothers Merlot. And the next style of barbecue we're going to talk about is the spicy style, spicy hot. This is where it's noticeably going to put your mouth on fire. One of the issues we need to think about here with wine and food pairing is that when you pour alcohol on top of spicy food, you get fire. It's called chemisthesis. It's a scientific reality. The alcohol will intensify the burn. It's one of the reasons why you drink beer when you're eating jalapenos and not tequila. So when you have noticeably spicy barbecue, like these wonderful hot wings here, you want to go with a wine that has lower alcohol to it, maybe a little bit of sweetness, and sometimes think fizz. A little bit of bubbles are fantastic, because the carbon dioxide, just like with beer, the carbon dioxide can help lift some of those spicy oils off your tongue and lessen the burn. So here at Fire Bar and Grill, we're going to recommend having the Barefoot Bubbly, or if you'd like a red wine, they have the Apothic Merlot. The Barefoot Bubbly is going to be lower alcohol, nice fizz to it, just a slight sweetness. And the Apothic Merlot, again, lower alcohol, a little bit of sweetness to it. It's going to be a perfect pairing with these gorgeous hot wings. And the last grouping of barbecue we're going to talk about are what I call the savory styles. Now this doesn't mean there's no sweetness and no heat. There might be a little brown sugar, there could be a little molasses, there could be some ketchup in there. For heat, you might have some dried mustard, you might have cayenne pepper, you might have some jalapenos. But in the end, it's the salt and pepper, maybe some garlic, maybe get a little Worcester sauce in there, maybe a little soy sauce. This is where your Hawaiian sauces can come in. But everything in balance. And when you can get all of those things in balance, so it doesn't taste too sweet, it doesn't taste too tart, it doesn't taste too hot, but everything is balanced, I call that savory. tri-tip is a spectacular example of that here at the Fire Bar and Grill. And we are going to pair that with their Dark Horse Chardonnay. It's an oaked white wine, so I can bring in that oaky, buttery character, because when I've got savory, I can go big. And for red wines, we're going to bring in the Cabernet Sauvignon, one of the biggest red wines out there. So when you can get balance and when you can get that savory character, you can bring on the big with Chardonnay and Cabernet Sauvignon. So whatever your favorite style, whether it be the sweetness of a wonderful pulled pork, the spiciness of some hot wings, or the savoriness of a grilled tri-tip, you can always find wines that will work beautifully and elevate the pairing. From the Fire Bar and Grill, I'm Pat Dodd. Thank you for joining us for Get Mo Wine Summertime.